because you can honestly say today, okay, the White House is using open source software, and Warner Brothers Records is using open source software, and NASA is using open source software, and Al Jazeera is using open source software. So it's a great position to be in as open source developers, as a Drupalist, even a little greater, but, you know. So, and my job, I suppose I should also say that, my job at Acquia is very special, and I'm very, very privileged to be a liaison between the Drupal community, the open source community, and business people, sometimes between Drupal and Acquia, sometimes between other parts of it. And I am very, very, very interested in getting more people to do Drupal, and I'm very, very interested in advancing the open source agenda. So I get to come and talk to people like you. I get to talk at a lot of Drupal events around the world, and I've been doing things like I had an op-ed piece in the Linux Journal, which is supposed to come out any day now. I've written a little bit for opensource.com, and I'm really, really thinking about how to advance Drupal, how to advance open source into more and more places, how to grow our communities. And if you have any ideas for me, I'd love to talk with you about those. I'll be around all day today and tomorrow, I think. So I came from being a Drupal site builder and a really terrible developer into Acquia when Acquia was very, very small, and I was on the engineering team. I wrote all of the documentation for our initial run of products and our initial run of services, and over time, because I've always been very active in the Drupal community, I moved into marketing, and I was given this particular job of talking with the communities. And I've had the real privilege as well to end up being more and more involved in the business side of things. Now, being a site builder, coming